Welcome back, traders, to another installment of how to trade gold, managing a small account. This is a bit of a series as to what we've been doing in terms of managing a really small account and trying to get it to a level where the account is going to make a lot of sense. So over the last couple of days, from last week especially, right, we've been managing the balance of £50. We've managed to get it up to £56.28. This is where we're at right now. Currently, we're sitting in a bit of a drawdown. Prices pulling back from where it is, okay? And at the end of the week, depending on how everything goes, the account should have grown a little bit, all right? That is my thinking, that is my logic as to managing this account. Now, as you can see here today, we're actually in an active live trade. We are buying the market, and I'm sitting in drawdown right now. My trade, I locked it in not too long ago, a couple hours ago. I got in at this level right here because I believe price was pushing up. It looks like price is coming back down, right? And I may be stopped out. That is definitely a possibility, okay? So what we're going to do to make all this make a little bit more sense is we're going to jump into TradingView, where I'm going to explain why I did what I did and some of the moves that I made today. In all fairness, I should have waited a little bit longer and I would not have been in this drawdown because I was waiting for the high of yesterday to be taken out. I believed that was going to happen, so I got in early, FOMO'd in, and now I've got this little situation over here going on. So I may need to adjust my stop, make it a little bit bigger, or I might need to keep it wherever it is as it stands. But only time will tell, only time will tell, only time will tell, you know. So with that said and done, we're going to jump into TradingView and we're going to pick up from there. Okay, so we're back in TradingView and we can see exactly what is happening. So where I am, so right now I am sitting in drawdown based on the position that I got in, right? My stop is roughly around here somewhere, give or take. Let me just put a level on that. My stop is around here somewhere, right? And my entry is around here somewhere, give or take, right? And right now we're sitting in drawdown, okay? So why did I do what I did? Well, I thought, based on what I was seeing, that due to this all-encompassing push to the upside, right, that's this candle right here, okay, that price was going to keep going up, all right? But however, it looks like we might still be in some type of channel, as well as, so you could say all here is accumulation, market taking orders, right? The drop down here is manipulation, and the push to the upside is distribution. But the only issue with that is price is now dropping, right? So why am I so calm that price is still dropping and I'm not freaking out, right? And why do I have my stop where it is, right? Well, the reason why I have my stop where it is because we have this FVG right here, right in this zone right here. Price is now gone into this FVG zone, right? Now, one thing that I know through experience in trading the market, and by the way, in saying that, I am not saying I'm a financial expert, but I have been playing this game for a fair bit, right? Is that if price comes into this FVG, right, it could even blow past it and shoot all the way up. I want to give it a bit of room. I want to give it a bit of room for it to play around, right, and blast back up again. What I don't want to do is have my stop right on the FVG or inside of the FVG. Reason why I don't want to do that is because there is a high probability that I will get closed out prematurely. If my stop is down here, right, and price comes down to this level, it is fair to assume that price plans to go down, right? And also, again, if I was to attempt another re-entry at around these levels, looking for these conditions down here again, I have a higher probability of being right. I'm hoping this makes sense to you guys, right? Because we work off the system of probability. No one really knows what the market is going to do. I don't care what they tell you. They don't know what what it's going to do. Some of these concepts work, some of them it doesn't work. I've just explained one to you with an additional information to explain why there is a higher chance of it shooting up than it coming down into my stop and stopping me out, right? But however, it could still come down to my stop and stop me out. The idea is by managing a small account and you watching me manage a small account, not only will you know how straightforward it is to do something like this, you also see how you also understand what kind of mind you need to have when you are doing this, because there is no different from managing a £50 account, right, to managing a 10k account, to managing a 100k account, to managing a £1 million account. The entire process is exactly the same. The only thing that's different is the amount you're actually using to trade, right? So what am I expecting moving forward? Because I am going to be keeping this trade open overnight. Okay, I'll probably jump out tomorrow Friday, but I will be keeping this trade overnight. So the main thing that I was looking for to take place today was I wanted this high knocked out. I was expecting it to happen, right? But then we got this pullback. It could still happen today. It could still happen because we've literally got about 2 hours left in market operations before we open up for tomorrow's business, which is going to be at 11 p.m. GMT. So I am confident to a certain degree the market is going to go in the direction that I'm expecting it to go into, right? Now, if I'm wrong, then at least you would have seen real-time application, okay? And obviously you could argue it's incorrect, but you would have seen real live data of accumulation, right? Manipulation, distribution, right? And we have the same thing over here. We have the same thing over here. This is the accumulation phase. This is the manipulation phase. And this is the distribution phase, right? So let's drill down into this area specifically to see if we can find anything that is similar to what we got going on right now. And bearing in mind, we're in a live trade. So my previous videos before, it was all just TradingView, but I figured it's a good idea just for you to see some skin in the game whilst we make these decisions. So we're going to go into the 5 minute right here. We're going to go, 15 minute. Just going to go into the 15 minute. And we're going to have a look to see what I just said. And look, we have it right here. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? And what am I banking on now? What am I hoping is going to work that is going to get me out of this jam? Bearing in mind, we're looking at this on a lower time frame. So let's see if you can see what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for, we're looking for it on an hour, but let's see if we can see it on a 15 minute, right? And we can see it on the 15 minute, is right here. So what is happening further down, right, on a 1 hour time frame, we can see a replication of that on the 15 minute right here. And I'm just going to point that out to you. And that is this fair value gap right here, right? So right now on my side, on my actual live trade, we have market playing around in the FVG. After it's done the manipulation, during the distribution phase, it's tapping into an FVG, right? It's tapping into an FVG right here, and then it blasts off, right? And if we go to the 1 hour on what I've got going on right now, okay, we can see that things have changed a little. Things have changed a little bit since the last time when we were doing it on the live screen. I was in the red. It's fair to assume that right now I've just gone a little bit profitable, which is we have an FVG price is now tapping into the FEG. We don't know how many times it's going to do that, right? But there is a higher probability, not a definite, not an absolute, only a higher probability that it's going to blast up. So tomorrow, when I come back to do another presentation, I expect to deliver profitable news. As to say, hey, we were able to capitalize on market movement and we've been able to grow the account. That's the news I'm expecting to deliver to you guys tomorrow. Okay, so with all of that said and done, if you found the content that I've shared with you today useful, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you turn on the notification, and you drop us a like. And with all of that said and done, I will see all of you amazing people. And don't forget to tell your friends about this channel so they can come and support as well. I will see all you amazing people on the next one.